Hello, greetings, salutations, miladies, milords of ample thickness and beauty and intellectual properties. We are back with episode 2 of Big Man Moving. Big Man Moving, episode 2. We're in the car. It's nice out. Listen, I was going to record at the Waffle House, but I'm a shy motherfucker. I'm a shy little bean. There was a lot of cars, and I get anxiety. It is what it is. So we're back in the car, but we have a less flattering angle than we did last video because listen, let's be honest, YouTube ain't ready for no big belly action. So we're pulling it back. We're doing a little bit different angle, and who knows? Maybe every week we'll have a different angle. Maybe next week we'll be in a different place. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, let's get into the numbers. Let's get into the figures. I got the big black book here. Well, little black book of weekly fitness. And on the 18th. I'm sorry, the 18th, which was a Tuesday, we started with chest. We started with a chest day. I like it. And we did the wide chest machine at my gym. That's what it's called. It's called the wide chest. And we started at 90. We did 10 reps of that, and then we did it again. And then we were able to do 140 for 7 reps. And then I took a little bit of break. I was like, you know what? I got a little bit more in the tank. And then we did 140 for 6 reps. So, hey, big progress on the chest. And then we moved to the pec fly machine. We started with 90 pounds. We did it for 10 reps. And then we did 105 for 10. And then we did 120 for 10. And then we did 135 for 10. And then we did down stacking too. So we did 135 for 5. And then we did 120 for 5. And then we did 105 for 5. And then we did 90 for 5. So all in all, chest was a good day. And of course, we did 30 minutes of cardio. We like to do every time after we do any sort of lifting, we like to do at least bare minimum 15 minutes to 30 minutes of cardio. That's what we like to do. That's what I can handle. And then we did a rest day. And this is very important, especially for me. Like, I have a bad back and I am a big, beautiful motherfucking bitch. I have to be really in tune with my body and the signs that my body is telling me. And sometimes you just got to stop. As much as my mind is like, yeah, I want to go to the gym, I want to push, my body's like, hey, man, you got to step back. You got to actually like do this proper, because if you don't do this proper, you can hurt yourself. You can hurt yourself. And I'm not looking to hurt myself, emotionally, spiritually, none of that. I'm not trying to hurt myself right now. I'm in a good spot. But anyway, so we took off the 19th, which was that Wednesday, and then we went back the 20th, which was whatever. I'm just gonna set the dates. All right, I'm not gonna give the day of the week. So we went back to 20th and we did back. Oh my God, I love me back day. Back day, legs day, chest day. 3 days that I, as a big man, love at the gym. Absolutely love the back day. We started out with the row machine. We did 90 pounds for 10 reps, and then we moved up to 105 for 10 reps, 120 for 10 reps, and then we did 135 for 10 reps. Then, of course, down stacked, we did 135 for 5 reps. We did 120 for 5 reps, 105 for 5 reps, and then we did 90 again for 5 reps. And then we moved to the pull down, rinse and repeat. These values, I want to keep them kind of in line. Like sometimes the machines, the increments are off. Like, instead of it being 80, it'll be 85. So I just kind of work with it. But since I've started my progressive overload, and again, I am no way a fitness guru. I have no, scientific background. I am not a medical doctor in any sort of fitness gains and or workout regimens. But since I've started my progressive overload this month, I've been trying to tack on like 10 pounds every week, 5 to 10 pounds, depending on the day and how I feel. And, that's what I've been doing. Again, I don't know if that is the, scientific definition. If you are a major in fitness, if you are a big weight mover, and you can, drop it in the comments below if that is a accurate description of progressive overload, I would very much appreciate that. But anyway, we moved the pull down after that. Again, 90 for 10. We did 105 for 10. We did 120 for 10. And then we did 135 for 10. And then again, down stack, did 5 in reverse order. And then we did some rear delts. Now, this is a part of my body that I need to work on, right? I need to work on like my rear delts, my shoulders, my traps. Those are very weak points on my body. So we did the rear delt, and we started at 70 for 10. Then we went to 75 for 10. Then we did 80 for 10. Then we did 80 for 5, 75 for 5, and then 70 for 5 again. So it wasn't like, it's not horrible, but it's something that I neglect because when I do back, I usually do the pull downs, I do rows and stuff like that. But I want to start sprinkling in those muscles that get some love in those workouts, but definitely, for me personally, I need to like put a little bit more oomph into. And then we went and did the back extension. We did, again, 90 for 10, 105 for 10, 20 for 10, 35 for 10, then down stacked it, went in reverse. 135 for 5, 120 for 5, 105 for 5, and then 90 for 5. And then on that day, we did 15 minutes of cardio. All right, so now we're getting into leg day, baby. I love me some leg day, but we did some experimental stuff. Now, normally I just do the machines. I do like the leg curl, the leg extension, and the leg press. But today we did the weighted leg press. And let me tell you something. As somebody with a big belly, that machine, whew, I just, sometimes there's just things I can't do. I'm just not built for those circumstances. And as much as I like the idea of, being able to tack on the weight, the weighted leg press, it ain't for me in the big belly. It ain't for me in the big belly. But whatever. Let's get back into it. Start off with calf extensions. We did 90 for 10. We did 110 for 10. And then we did 130 for 10. And then we did 130 for 5, 110 for 5, 90 for 5. Then we moved to the leg extensions. We did 85 for 10, 100 for 10, 115 for 10, 130 for 10. Hit it in reverse for 5. And then we did some leg curls. We did 90 for 10, 110 for 10, 130 for 10, and then 140 for 10. And then we did 15. We did the hip adjusters, the one where you close your legs. We did 125 for 10, 140 for 10, 155 for 10, and then 170 for 10. Again, parked it in reverse for our down stack. And then when you open your legs, we did 125 for 10, 140 for 10, 155 for 10, and then 170 for 10. Again, reverse that shit for the down stack. And I broke my legs up in 2 days. Overall, I did 30 minutes of cardio. Let's just put it that way. I did 30 minutes of cardio. And then that brings us to today, the 23rd of March. We did a little bit of shoulders. Like I said, shoulders is very much my weak point. And going forward in my workout adventures, in my fitness adventures, I definitely want to put some more work into that area. But we did the shoulder press. We did 40 for 10. We did 50 for 10. And then we did 65 for 5. And then we hit it in reverse. We did 50 for 5. And then we did 40 for 5. We did an ab machine. We did 105 for 10 reps. We put it in there. It was something I did. I didn't do multiple sets of it, but it was just something we did with the squad. It's fun times. And then we did 20 minutes of cardio. And then we had Waffle House with some beautiful motherfuckers. So, like, all in all, it was a great, great week in fitness. And that was the details of it. Now we're going to get into, like, a little bit of the chatter, right? I feel good. I feel like, the putting on the 5 pounds and the 10 pounds each week, like, I feel like I'm progressing and I'm getting stronger. Like the weight each week is kind of getting a little bit easier until I get into those higher increments of new weights for each rep. And it just feels good. Like I feel good. I'm definitely seeing a change in my body. Like I'm definitely seeing muscle definition, where a fat ass motherfucker like me ain't never seen some muscle definition. So like we're definitely in a really good place. And that's pretty much it. That's it for episode 2 of Big Man Moving. And thank you so much for watching. If you do watch, listen, I'm not going to be cliche. I'm not going to say you got to like, you got to comment, you got to subscribe, you got to hit that bell. None of that stuff. But I am going to say this before I end this recording, okay? Listen, me personally, I'm big on nurturing yourself. I'm big on respecting your self-worth and the relationship you have with yourself. Listen, I know motherfuckers want to be out here and they want to mend relationships with other people. They want to create relationships with other people. But listen, this is just me personally talking from the chest, from my passion, okay? sometimes you got to take a step back and you got to like work on the relationship with yourself, because you got to nurture your own roots. You got to make sure that you're taken care of, you're watered, you're heading in the right direction, because diverting all that energy to nurturing relationships with other people, that's fine and dandy, but you got to make sure you're good. You got to make sure you're standing on 2 feet, and that even if you fall back, you can get back up a little faster than you did the last time. And listen, that's it. Pinkies out. Y'all are some beautiful motherfuckers. Thank you so much for watching this. Delicious. And I will catch you in the next video. May it be a big man moving. May it be a little bit of just talking points that I do. Who knows? Listen, links down below to where you can find me on the social media side of things. And y'all some beautiful motherfuckers. Stay hydrated. Bye-bye.